Okay, so I'm starting out this problem with a 5 kilogram block, and it's being pulled upward by 3 different strings. This string is pulling upward with a force of 30 newtons. This string is pulling up with a force of 50 root 2 newtons, as is this string. And both are pulling at a 45-degree angle from the block. What I want to find in this problem is what the acceleration of the block is, and I can do that using Newton's second law of motion, which is acceleration is directly proportional to the F net, or the net force, over the mass. I know what my mass is, but I need to find what F net is in order to find my acceleration. Now, in order to do this, I first need to do a free body diagram. So I know that force of gravity is pulling down. I know I have a tension upward. I also know I have 2 diagonal tensions, Ft, Ft. But these are not vertical. These are diagonal. So I need to break down their components, their horizontal and vertical components, in order to find this. And I can do that using the 45-45-90 triangle rule, which tells me these sides are equal, and the hypotenuse is x root 2. It's this times root 2. Therefore, using one side, which is 50 root 2, that's my resultant, I know that my horizontal piece is going to be 50 newtons, and my vertical piece is going to be 50 newtons. And that's what I really want to worry about, is the vertical piece, because the horizontal pieces cancel each other out. And therefore, I have two strings pulling up with 50 newtons. And therefore, I can add up my total upward force, which is going to be 50 plus 50 plus 30, these are all in newtons, equals 130 newtons. Now I know that my downward force is actually 50 newtons because weight, Fg, is equal to mass times gravity, which in this case is 10 newtons per kilogram. And since our mass is 5 times 10 is 50, and our kilograms cancel out to get newtons. So in order to find the F net, I need to do 130 minus 50. I need to subtract the smaller distance from the larger, or not distance, sorry, the smaller force from the larger force to get 80 newtons. That's my F net. Now I can plug this into the equation, so I get A equals 80 newtons over 5 kilograms, which gets me acceleration of 16 meters per second squared, and that is my final answer.